Hi everyone. Hi Modern Witches.
Hi.
I hope you're all doing well. I'm Karima and
Mariana is here. Hi, guys.
hi guys. So happy to see you again for Taurus season. Marina and I just did the recording for the general reading in our podcast, Modern Witches Conference. Please listen to it before listening to your horoscope or just after. It's going to be a very good guideline for you. We're going way more in depth in all the aspects and ingresses and energy of the season, and you can apply it easier for you. Apply it, I will say, how do you say it? More easier, easier
Yeah,
in, for your sign, and it's just giving you a better understanding.
for sure. Yeah, and I think we had such a lovely chat there with
Yeah.
Karima.
Yeah.
So I think you guys will enjoy it and it will give you more like full view of the month of the
Yeah.
season. Yeah.
So, right now we're going to go to your horoscope so you can listen to your sun sign, your moon sign, or your ascendant. Please let us know what the one resonate the most with you. It's very fun to see if people feel like more aligned to the moon or sun or rising. And if in general this horoscope is resonating with you, it's very helpful for me and Mariana to see how people are feeling and to have feedback. And don't hesitate to share, likes, and comment. This is for helping the channel, this thing.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to pull one card, one tarot card, because we love doing tarot, Mariana and I. And so after our horoscope, usually we pull one card and we're going to pull a card from the Modern Witch. We thought it was very potent from Lisa Sterle. And so just at the end of the horoscope, usually we pull one card for the energy. So it's
Yeah.
going to be very fun. So
Awesome.
I
And
think
if
that's
you
it. That's
guys,
everything.
yeah, if you guys have any questions, our information and contact details are in the description video, in the
Hmm.
below the video.
Yeah.
So feel free to reach out and
Yeah. And
communicate.
if you want to
Yeah.
be more involved with Modern Witches Conference, feel free to sign up to our Patreon, to support us, to chat with us, to sign up to our Instagram. I'm going to put all the link below for you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, let's get to your reading. Hi, Cancer,
Hi,
Sun,
Cancers.
Moon, Ascendant. Hope you're doing well. Wish you happy Taurus season.
Yeah.
And I hope you listen to the general reading.
Hmm.
Very give you some beautiful insight. And so, Marianne, sorry, you want to start with the
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome, Cancers. Well, so you have Sun ingress in the house, in your 11th house, which associated with your higher goals, your ambition, with your community, with your friend group, with things. It's the last stop in our earthly realm before we go to complete like outside divine areas, right? So here your like your highest goals, your ambitions, that just not just career ambitions, but the ambitions, your purpose is being manifested, right? And for you it's in Taurus, and you have Uranus there and you have North Node there. So having all these important energies in your 11th house, what I get is like your network circle, your friend group, people who you work with, people who you associate with, it's being transformed dramatically this year. People with whom you share the ideas, how the world, how do you envision the future of the world, of the society, of the people who matter to you. And then you come together with these people and you come up with new ideas of how to do things, or maybe you can join a new like group of friendship circle that can completely revolutionize
hmm
how you see your future unfolding. What's your biggest goals in this life, right? And also in the 11th house, because North Node is there, there's there's so many lessons you can learn from applying maybe yourself to more humanitarian causes, maybe research, like seeing what actually inspires you and develop and head in that way. And how, because Cancer is on a small, on a like it's a mother archetype, right? And on a, when you 11th house, it's like, how can you apply this motherly quality that you have on a greater scale?
How you can nurture
How you
people
can nurture
in
people.
groups. And it's crazy like how much you have in your ninth house.
Yeah. Oh,
You
I
have
love this.
Mars,
Damn.
you have Venus, you have Jupiter, you have Neptune in Pisces in your house. So it's a definitely placement that are like that house on the traditional astrology, they're very connected to the divine, how you communicate to God, how you communicate, how what is divine for you on a more spiritual level. But there is a notion of learning, of reading, of feeding yourself of knowledge to get to that kind of world where you can connect to God, angel, guides. And so there is this notion in traditional astrology, but there is also in modern astrology, it's about higher learning, also in traditional astrology also, but there's about higher learning, your education, your philosophy, the law, and it's also about how do you feed yourself, like how do you feed yourself in terms of knowledge? What do you read? What is like bringing you fulfillment emotionally, and what can you learn to kind of build yourself emotionally and help you grow, expand, and realize your dream? There's a very learning house. And it's also about other culture. You might be drawn right now also to long distance travel for sure, but you might be drawn to very learn what other culture do. What is a type of ritual? What is like, you might be drawn to another thing that is totally outside of your own culture. And that is beautiful, and you should go towards that. Anything that attracts you from other culture or something that you didn't know, they can be whatever. I'm like interested in Buddhism, I'm interested in different type of culture. Like go for it. There's something to learn here for your own soul. Isis is asking you definitely in that house to learn how also to teach and how you can also deliver what you're learning to at the same time.
Absolutely. And or someone who is a spiritual advisor, a teacher, someone who can open new horizons for you, can come into your life as well. And also you have Venus and Jupiter going into your 10th house of career status and your ambition in May. And this gonna put a lot of focus on expanding your, almost like your desire. How do you wanna, the knowledge, so Jupiter, how do you want to apply all that have you learned while Jupiter was in the 9th house, in your 9th house? How can you bring it into the world and show it to the world? How can you, maybe your image in the world will be changed through the knowledge that you acquired while Jupiter was in Pisces, right? So, and then there is, through that, there's a change in how you are perceived in this world through the knowledge that you have gained. And now you, because it's in Aries, you're ready to like put it to work. You're ready to take like a lead, take a like charge almost in that sector of your life. Becoming a teacher, one of the things.
There is something that you're learning right now on the deepest level, even if you don't realize it. There's a philosophy, there's some value that you're learning. You're changing your way of thinking, you're changing your way of like, it's also related to strongly to your belief system. What do you believe in? And like with all this movement going to your career, there is kind of my faith, what I learn, what I believe in, and now I'm equipped to kind of go and do my own thing into the world and work like in my career. What do I believe? What is my value? That may be something that, I'm just saying an example, ecology. Like there's something hurting you with plastic in the water. and you started to learn about this and very firing you up and you're learning about it and having this coming into your career, this might be something that you want to do with that. You
I
know,
love that because Jupiter in Pisces, Pisces is water, like, and
it is
like that.
water. Yes, and I just put up a card for you, which we have a lot of Pentacle right now, and I think it's because we're in Taurus season.
Yeah.
There's because Taurus is in your 11th house. It's a group community, and 11th house is known also as profit, non-profits, big kind of institution that give. And you have the 6 of Pentacle. And so there is kind of a balance of giving to others. There's something we talk about Cancer, the mother, nurturing, giving. There's a position, like you're taking the position of something, of someone that give to other. There's something to is very humanitarian. And they give you back. They give you back. You're in service to other, but also in service to yourself. Because you're doing it for yourself. So there's kind of a balance that's being created. But I also had, interesting enough, I also have the 7 of Wands, which is telling me that you might fight for your values.
I think is it 7 or is it 9? Oh, it's 7.
It's 7.
7, yeah.
So it's someone standing with a bunch of people, a bunch of people here with different wands, having different opinion, and you standing fighting for your own rights. And it's very feeling like you're fighting for your own belief system. You're fighting for what you truly think is right. And that's beautiful. So it is a very tone, this season for you is a very tone of humanitarian activism, building your own belief system, your own connection maybe to God or the divine, whatever you believe in, and very bringing that to the world when Jupiter is going to Aries. Very exciting.
You know what I'm thinking right now? I'm like, there's so much like go energy here. And I'm like, people perceive Cancers as this like a little bit like soft and like really like just like floating through.
There's such a go energy here.
But it's a cardinal sign. It's a beginner. It's a start. It's an energy that begins things. It kicks things off.
Yes. And with this new moon, there's this eclipse season for you. New moon in Taurus, very beautiful in your 11th house, which is a community, friendship, like we talk about, causes, your hope and dream. So there's this something that is being highlighted here because you have Uranus also in the North Node here in your community. So there's something that you want to give to the world, but you're still looking what it is.
Yeah.
And there is possibly during this season, and this is a year-long process for you, yes, because you have Uranus, North Node inside. So it's a year-long kind of thing. But that season is helping you to kind of start to pinpoint what you really want. And at the other side, the full moon in Scorpio in the 5th house is kind of like not living yourself, but thinking of yourself in a bigger group. Thinking of yourself, your soul, what I can give to a larger group, a community, and not anymore one-to-one, but something even more larger. And it can be obviously in your family and your surrounding and your friend. That can be also very like just around you. But I have a tendency to think that it's maybe bigger than that. It can be in community. What about like you becoming a mother and you have a lot of, I'm just saying example, and you have a lot of feeling about how post-pastrium, what is happening after that, after you give birth, and you kind of enrage with that, and you learn so much, and you get in touch with that, and you try to do something about it. And maybe to open a blog, or maybe to do, but there is something, and it's just an example right here. But there's something that you're finding a cause, and you're finding hope, and you want to do something about it, and use your Cancerian motherhood energy of the moon, very soft, to that cause.
I love that. And also it's like your 5th house, it's where you start how your like identity, who you are, your sense of that, what makes you you, how is it of service to others.
Exactly. And I go back to that card, which is very about you giving to the world, you giving helping, and there's a balance that is being restored in yourself by doing that.
Yeah, love it. Love it.
This is a beautiful reading for Cancer.
Thank you. Thank you, Cancers. We like you have a blessed season. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love this energy.
Thank you so much, Cancer. We were very happy to do your reading. We give you many kisses.
Yeah. Bye, Cancers.
Bye.